see you. Daniel, where are you from, my dear? Daniel, where are you from? Happy to see you. Noah, you are the usual one. Happy to have you. Then I have Kapita Stephen, then Namayegazam. This one is becoming a great leader. I see her sharing signals on a daily basis. Thank you so much, Zam, and all your signals are always a success. Thank you so much, and we are grateful. We are grateful. We cannot just take it for granted. You know, looking for a signal in the market, it's not something which is simple. We are live on YouTube and on Zoom here. Happy to have each and everyone. Daniel says he's from Nigeria. Happy to have you. Happy to have you on this Zoom call, Daniel. And for those ones who do not know me, my name is Nanono Harriet. Let me put on my video. Yesterday I was teaching people that anyone who doesn't put on his or her video while you are talking to that person, they are disguising themselves. Most of them are scammers. So as you are talking to someone and his profile picture is just zero, just a flower, a pot, just know that that person maybe is a scammer. So I am not a scammer. I am here. I am here. For those who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Harriet. A V3 or a advanced icon level. That's where I am in this business. I've been in this business for the last 1 year and 5 months. And I am still counting. I'm still counting. But we are so hopeful for this new year 2024, then in 2025. My God, if you fail to make money in this year and the next year, then Linda will send a way to look to make money in 2028. And I don't know whether you'll still be around because you don't know what is to happen tomorrow. So let us use the opportunities that we are having. Let us use the time we are having to do a lot of activities in order to achieve everything that we want in this year. Okay, in this year, I want to share my screen. Today we are going to look at. API binding. The other time we were disturbed and we didn't do it very well. So today we are going to redo it. I'm going to redo it so that every time you want to do binding, maybe with Binance, with the HTX, and I'm going also to do with the OKX. We are going to start with Binance because that is the commonest, that is the common one that most of us are using. It's what I'm going to start with, and allow me to share my screen. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about what I'm going to talk about? Which one should we start with, HTX or Binance? I want it in the chat room. Please come to the chat room and then let me know. Come to the chat room, let me know what we should start with. This time round, I want to go by someone says Binance. This is Livingston. Happy to have you on this Zoom call, Livingston. He has said he has chosen Binance. Who else? Can we go by that? 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 Violet, happy to see you. Then I see Anita. Anita is also on this Zoom call. Zam, I see you have unmuted yourself. Do you want to say something? Please say it and then we continue.
No.
Nothing. Eh? If nothing, yes. Oh, okay. If nothing that you are saying, let's go straight away to. Let me share my screen and we start with Binance. API binding. So someone can as well ask, what is API binding? API binding is application programming interface. That is, it is a technology of connecting two applications and they can be communicating to one another. It is just that one, application programming interface. API, application programming interface, connecting two applications and they can be talking together. I'm going to first unbind my Royal Q is bound to Binance and HTX. So let me unbind. I am unbinding such that We can as well bind again. I am getting authentication from my email to unbind. Okay, I've copied the code. Now, okay, unbound successfully. Then I have also to unbind HTX. The same thing. I have to get authentication from my email for me to verify that I want to do and I want to unbind. Okay, it's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, now all my exchanges are very unbound, and Royal Q is working with different exchanges. Okay, we are having. Oh. Who is that one who is not muted? Musao Benon.
Doesn't this affect your trading?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
How will the robot read your Binance? How will it be able to pick money to trade from? To use for trading?
Because I'm going to do it right now, and then I bind back. I don't think that in the next few seconds it will be in position to be buying. Eh? I am going to do it very fast. But anyway, this Royal Q that I have unbound and then bound, and then that I've unbound. I don't trade from this Royal Q. Okay, I don't trade from this Royal Q. I am building a team from this Royal Q. But again, even if it is the same Royal Q where you are trading from, unbinding and then rebinding doesn't affect your trades. Doesn't affect your trades. Maybe at some point when it is time for the robot to buy, okay? Maybe it is time for the robot to buy, but as soon as you rebind, it will just buy. It will just see that the trigger price has been hit, so waiting for the call back. It will be like as if you had paused the margin calls, and then as soon as you rebind, then it will be buying immediately. Hoping it is understood, Livingston.
Very understood, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Binance. I'm going to start with Binance. Where is Binance? It is here. My exchanges are here. Very many, very many, very many. I am in an industry, so I should be having very many accounts in the different banks. So when you come to Binance, wait a minute. I need to switch off the VPN. I was posting my daily post on my Facebook page, so I had to mention that want. So when you come to your Binance and you want to do the API binding, what you do first is to go here. Let me change the color to yellow. You go here to that thing which is like a profile picture. You click on it. When you click on it, these are the specifications that are going to come. These are the specifications that are going to come. So what you do, you go here, down here, and you click on more. I think blue will be the best. You click here, no, you click here on more. When you click on more, it is going to give you more services. And then you scroll down. When you scroll down, is it scrolling up or scrolling down? I think we are scrolling up. And then you look for the word API management, okay? You look for the word API management. As soon as you get it, you click on it. When you click on it, this is what it is going to bring. Sometimes it can as well delay depending on your network and depending on the strength of your phone. but you just have to be patient with it. It eventually comes. So the next thing you have to do, you go to create API. After clicking create API, you always leave it in system generated. You are not just going to generate the API, but the system, the Royal Queue has already generated its API. So you click on next. Here in the label API key, okay? Here in the label API key here, what you do, you put there Royal Queue, okay? You write there the word Royal Queue because that is the API you want to create, okay? Royal Queue. Then you click next. After clicking next, you are going to wait for some minutes or for some seconds. Then it is going to be authenticating it, and then it will also ask you to verify, get a verification code from your email, and then you go to your email, get the verification code, because Binance wants to create it wants to authenticate your request to create a new API. So go there, pick the code. It is a 6-digit code. Copy it, minimize that page, come back to your Binance, paste it there. Paste it there. Good enough with Binance these days. When you put in when you put in a verification code, it is submitted automatically. After you have done that, you will see that notification that API has been created. So move slowly down here. I don't know why my page today is too dark. You move slowly down here. You are going to find an arrow which is pointing down, this one, okay? So don't mind about other APIs because I've been binding and unbinding and then rebinding. So I am going to look at the first one, the extreme first one, because it is the one that I've just created. For you, when you will be doing it, you will be having only one because it will be your first time, and then it's what you will be having. So I click on this arrow pointing down. What do I want to have? I want the system to reveal this QR code. It is the address, and then I want the system also to reveal the API key and then the secret key, because they are necessities when you are doing an API binding. So as soon as it reveals the API key and then the secret key, always first copy the secret key, because after some minutes it disappears. So copy it, highlight it, copy it, and then minimize that page. Go to your Royal Queue. When you go to your Royal Queue, you can find the API binding either here on the home page, or even you can go to mine. When you go to mine again, you will find the API binding also there. So it can be found in 2 places, at the home page or in mine. Okay, so let's use this one, which is mine. So the first padlock, so when the exchanger is not bound to your Royal Queue, it has padlocks. So for you to unlock it, so you have to put in the API key and then the secret key. So the first exchanger is Binance, the second one is Huobi, and so on and so forth. Then another one is Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, and OKX. So I am choosing the first padlock because I want to bind Binance. The first thing I have to do is to paste the secret key. It's what I copied from Binance. I minimize this page. I go back to my Binance to get the API key. I copy it, come back, go to Royal Queue again, paste it there. After I have pasted it there, the next thing is to copy the API group binding. The API, and then this one says, for security purpose, Binance Exchange recommends binding the server IP address when creating the API. For users who need to bind the IP address, click Edit Restrictions in the upper right corner after the API is created, and check Restrict Access to Trusted IPs only. Click the copy button to copy the IP group and input box and input box and click OK. Finally, click save the upper right corner. So that's what we are going to do. So copy the IP group binding, then we run back to our to our Binance. So they have told us we want to edit the API instructions. So we run down here where there is IP access restrictions. That's what they have told us. So we go to restrict access to only trusted IPs. Not each and every IP address will be accepted. Now, for this time, we want only trusted ones, and that is the IP group binding for RoyalQ. And then I confirm. After confirming, I go here, and then I give API instructions. The instructions are many here. We have enable reading, we have enable spot and margin trading. We have enable margin loan, repay and transfer. We have permits universal transfer, enable withdrawals, enable symbol whitelist, edit or do something. But for us, we only enable only one thing like this, and that is enable spot and margin trading. Then enable reading, it is already active. The rest, never touch them. We are giving the robot only 2 instructions: to read and then to enable spot and margin trading. Only 2 things. The rest, no. And then after doing that, you go back and save your changes or your instructions. When you save them, the next thing, you have to authenticate that action by getting a verification code from your email. I got my email, get that verification code, and it is here. When I get it, I copy, then I minimize, go back to my Binance, paste it there, and then it gets submitted automatically. Then the next thing we are going to see, edit API success. When you see that, just know that you are done with the API binding with the Binance, the Binance side. Then the next thing, go back to your RoyalQ side in order to do the last step. Where is the last step? You come here, you click on send in order to get a verification code to finish up with the last step in RoyalQ. Go to your email, get that verification code. Go to your email, get that verification code. And then when you get it, copy, go back, paste it there. Paste it there. After you have pasted it there, the next thing you have to do is to agree with the terms and conditions. What you do is to enable that. I have carefully read the risk notes. After doing that, the bind will turn blue. You'll never bind until where the word bind is, it is blue. Then you click bind. So after it is bound successfully, you will see that now the padlock has gotten lost, and then it has changed the color. It has changed the color from, it was blue, now it is white. And then we are also seeing this. This is the symbol that now your RoyalQ is connected to your Binance. That thing, that chain something, that chain like something, that one. It is bound. Then you are done with the binding with the Binance and your RoyalQ. Ladies and gentlemen, unless if you have a question with that one, before I go to the second binding. Anyone with a question, please ask before I continue. Or if you have understood what I have done, go to the chat room and give me a 1. Go to the chat room, give me a 1. Then I know that we are done with that. Then we continue to the next exchanger. Give me a 1, give me a 1, give me a 1, give me a 1. I have only 1. The rest are not on. Friends, are we there? Are you following what I am saying? So if I have 3, I have 3 1s. How many people do I have on the chat, on the group, on the Zoom call today? Okay, even Sarah's given me a 1. Happy to have you, Sarah. Leader Sarah from Port Poto. She's a V2. She's on her way to V3. I can't wait. And it has also given me a 1. I can't wait to see you at V3, Leader Sarah. I think we shall celebrate that recognition in Fort Poto as you become a V3. Okay, I want to continue. Then we go to the next one. We are done with the Binance. Let's go for HTX. HTX is former Huobi. That's how it looks like, and this one is the simplest when you are doing the API. It is so simple. It is very, very simple. It is very, very simple, very, very simple. This is how it looks like. That is how its interface looks like. And if you are going to bind, what you do, the first thing you have to do is to go here, you click on this avatar, that doll. That avatar, you click on it. When you click on it, other features are going to come. Which features are going to come? These ones, and then you go to settings. Okay, you go to settings. You go to settings, you click on settings. After you click on settings, you go to trade settings. Okay, go to trade settings. You click on trade settings. When you click on trade settings, then you have to move down until when you find API management. When you click on API management with the Huobi, this one is the simplest. This one is the simplest. This one is the simplest. Okay, so the next thing is to create. I am going to create. Don't mind about these ones. I unbound, so I am going to create a new one. You click here, and then you create API. So you create the API. First of all, you put the node name. The node name is Royal Q. Royal Q. That is the node name. And then we are giving 2 instructions like we did in Binance. We give two instructions. Read is already active. Then we are going to activate. Trade. Now, if we are having those ones, then it is asking for link IP address. Where are we going to get the IP address? We go to our Royal Queue. When you go to your Royal Queue, you go to API binding. Just in case you are just starting, you click on the second, you click on the padlock of the exchanger you want to bind it with. This time round, we want to bind with to HTX, and then the IP group binding, it is this one which they want. It is this one that they want. What do? You copy. After copying, go back to your HTX, paste it in the link IP address, paste it there. Then the next thing, you confirm. Why do you confirm? You want the system for HTX to reveal the access key or API key and the secret key. Then this one wants authentication from the what? From the SMS. I'm going to get an SMS on my mobile number. I'm going to get an SMS on my mobile number. It has come. It has come. I got my SMS. I got my SMS. I get 663.30. 663.30. 603. Okay, what was the next one? 330. It is 606. 330. Then I get an email. I request for a verification code in my email. I got my email. Pick it. Got my email. I pick it. HTX security verification. And I get it. 747543. I paste it here. No, it's not that. 743 743 543 543. Then I confirm. Incorrect email address. They are saying incorrect email. Okay, let me confirm again. I get another one. The other one, they said it was wrong. Maybe I delayed, I over delayed. Sometimes these security verification codes, you need just 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then they get expired. This time around, let me start with the email. Then I get the one on the SMS. I got the SMS get. I want a new one. I want a new one, a new one, a new SMS. They haven't given it to me. Let me request for a new one. I have to wait for more 15 seconds in order to get. Just give me a minute, a second, one, then SMS. As they are not sending me the SMS. Okay. That's one thing I hate about Huobi. HTX, they delay sending the SMS. By the time I get it, then the email code shall be expired. But all the same, we have to wait because they are our friends who are using the HTX or Huobi. This is my last time to request for it. If I don't get it, then use the voice. It has two options. You can get an SMS or a voice SMS. Good. They have given me the same one, 606,330. Good. This is what I wanted. I wanted it to reveal the access key or the API key with the Binance and then the secret key. So since I have got them, so I have to copy the secret key. I copy the secret key, run back to my royal queue, paste the secret key. Always paste the secret key first. Then I get the access key. I also go paste it here. After I have pasted it there, then I go here and I confirm. You can see now our API has been created. No, not that one. It is not that one. It is this one on the 19th, 1246. This is the newest that I have just created. So after I am done with that one, I go to Royal Queue and I do the last part. That is sending the verification code, got my email, and then pick it. got my email, pick it. Royal Q, I want a verification code for Royal Q. And then I pick it, copy it, then go and paste it there. After pasting it, accept the terms and conditions or the risk notes. Then so that the binding turns blue, then you click bind. Then click bind, then click bind. It is loading and loading and loading and loading. I don't know what it is loading, but it knows. It is loading. Let's keep waiting for it to load. It is saying abnormal network, sure. Good. You see, now we have two APIs which are, we have bound Binance and then HTX. Kraken, I don't have it. I mean, this is Indodax. The next one is Indodax. Indodax is for people in Korea. Then Kraken is for people who are in America. Then the last two, Bybit and OKX, can be for each and every one. Ladies and gentlemen, are you still following me? So that we go to the last exchanger and then we make it a day. If you have a question, please ask. If you don't have a question, and then we continue. Sarah was telling that she'll soon be becoming a V3. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. So are you okay with what we are with so far what we have seen, ladies and gentlemen? Are we okay? Do I still have people here? Let me see. Do I still have people? Yes, I still have some people here. So if I still have some people, then let's go to OKX. Let's go to OKX. Let's go to OKX. First of all, I have to first go to my OKX. I open it. I open my OKX. It has some money. It is not just my bank. It's not just empty. I have some money there. So the next thing is to come to this, something like a profile picture. It's where we have to go first. Even this one is simple, like that one of HTX. You wait for it to open and then you look for API management from these services. Look for API and there it is. When you click on it, it is going to give you what you need. Let's wait for it to open. Then the next thing you do is to create the API. That's what it wants. You click there, create API. Then the next thing it is asking for, create API name, then they create the API phrase. The API name is Royal Q. That one is undebatable, Royal Q. Then create API, and then they are saying your passphrase must contain 8 to 32 characters long, 1 lowercase character, 1 uppercase, 1 number, and 1 special character. Okay, and then for me, I am going to create mine. And let me see what I'm going to create. I'm going to create 1, 2. They said I should have 1, 2. I should have a capital letter, 1 uppercase, and then one lowercase, then 1 number. I have 3 numbers. I have 4 numbers for me. And then I should also put a character, a special character. Then the next thing, I go to look for the API address. That is OKX I am binding OKX. I'm waiting for this API group binding to come here. This is what I am waiting for. It's what I want. There is nothing. For security, OKX exchange recommends binding the server. Okay, it has come. I copy it, go here, put it here. I put it there. Then it is asking permissions. Then I confirm. I confirm. And by confirming, it is still looking at what the information I've given it. I want this confirm to become blue or any other color so that I can as well confirm. Permissions, which permissions do they want? Permissions to read and confirm. Main accounts and sub accounts. So it is always important at some point you read these things. So I'm waiting for this confirm to get revealed so that I click confirm and then we continue to the next step. Why is it refusing? This is what I am waiting for so that we get done with the OKX. Because when we confirm that, that's when we shall get the API, the access key and the secret key that we have to take to RoyalQ, and we get done with the API binding with the OKX. I don't know why it is not happening. Why is it doing this? Confirm. It is only this one which is delaying us from finishing our API binding. This, I cannot click for confirm because it is still faint. It should be in a blue color. Each API IP can be linked to 20 API IP address maximum. Separate multiple addresses with the commas, okay? Don't disclose your API to anybody for security purposes. Link only trusted IP's address to your API key. Why is it refusing? Create your API, read our API guide. Use API key to guide. Did I mess somewhere somehow? I think I didn't mess anywhere. I don't know why it is refusing, but that is the step where after I want, when it confirms, I want this. I want these things to be revealed, okay? I want to get this. I want to get this. I want to get the API key. I want to get the secret key. My passphrase, I've already put it there. Then we shall get the verification code and then we bind, will turn blue. Will turn blue, then we shall be able to bind. It's what I am waiting for. It's what I am waiting for. Let me see the C instructions. OKX, login to official. No, I want OKX. If you don't have OKX, please register, tap your account icon, tap right click API, click create V5 API key, select API trading and input your API name, enter phrase, copy IP address and binding page, and paste the IP, select read and trade, click confirm, enter verification codes. Okay, let me go back. Where it doesn't have internet access, why? It is there the permissions which are permission to read allow API to request the view account as such. This API can't trade or withdraw funds. It's suitable for auditing and account permission to withdraw and request and view account info confirm. It is because we don't see the permissions. The permissions are supposed to be here. And those permissions are supposed to, they are the ones which are delaying us. That is the read and trade. The read and trade. I don't know why they are not showing. Unless we get them, that's when we shall be able to confirm this. Now, before that, I don't know what to do next. I've gotten the tutorial here. Copy and save API can secret key. Then return to OKX binding page on royalty and paste API and secret key. Please enter the passphrase you have just created in OKX. Click send verification and enter. Those are the steps. By the way, by you people, these things are always given. Royalty gives them everything. All explanations are there. Only that sometimes we don't read. Okay. I don't know why the one special, I have put it there. Now this one is, I'm going to find out why I am not getting the instructions, the permissions. They are supposed to be here. It's what we are supposed to get first before we go to any other step. I'm now going to look out for why it is not coming. Then after that, afterwards, I'll do a screen recording and then I'll put a video of OKX binding on the WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp groups. Thank you so much for listening to me. For those ones that have attended, Alex Cado. Alex Cado, I don't know what you wanted to tell me, and write to me a message directly, and then I get to know what you wanted. Then, because I failed to get your message, in the messenger. Come in the chat room direct to me, and then you tell me what you had wanted before I close off this Zoom. Unless you people, you have a question. If you have a question, please ask me before I go away from here. It's been nice having sharing with you. I love each and every one of you. Alex, I mean, who is that one? Cado. I'm waiting for your message so that I close this meeting. That is, if you can hear me.
Actually, I have a capital of 1 million. So someone told me that they have set the margin calls, like they have set more of them. They have placed there 20.
Who told you that?
I got someone else. I've forgotten even the name.
You
That the
just
margin
go
call.
to someone. You just go to someone. So he told you, he or she told you how many were they supposed to be?
Because I had like 20.
Uh-huh.
I had like 20. Then
Mm-hmm.
he was like telling me those margin calls, there are many. You have to reduce at least let them be like 8.
Why? Which reason was he giving that
But
they were supposed
but
to
I
be 8?
but I ignored. I said no, I can't change anything.
No, the next time you ask him why is he saying that they are supposed to be 8.
All right.
So you can put any margin, or you can put any number of margin calls that you can as well. Even with $10,000, you can have 8 margin calls, you can have 5 margin calls, but depending on the margin call drop percentage that you have put and how you want the robot to use your money. Remember, this is your money and your money is with you and you are the one in control. So every time someone gives you an advice, please let them give you a reason to back their argument. If they don't have a sustaining reason to back their argument, then you just ignore and then turn to the leader that you know or you are applying to guide you on how to do the right thing. Okay?
All right.
It is always like that. There's no, I can see you have your hand up. Please say something. I'm listening.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Hi, everyone. Mom, is it possible we can connect more than one robot to the same exchanger?
No. You can connect only one robot to one exchanger, but you can connect more than one exchangers to one robot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Another question? Do we have any other question? If no more questions and everyone is okay. So what you do, you cannot connect very many robots. You cannot connect very many robots to one exchanger, but you can connect many exchangers to one robot and you pay again 120. It is 120 even if you connect 3 exchanges, and if you have money, you can put capital on all the exchanges and all of them can be trading for you, but using one robot. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let's meet again in the evening at 8 and at 10. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.